leave your time capsule with me and tell me what you would like to see and how you plan on making this progression with your family to get to that point for the future. We talked about your career future. I want to talk about family future and how you plan on fighting this spiritual battle that the whole world is in.
I'm just going to continue, Kimberly, to pay it forward. I'm going to do it by being humble and explaining the errors that I made. And so hopefully somebody could avoid that. But sometimes it's very difficult to relate advice because during my day, we had beepers. We didn't have cell phones or even computers. So how can I give advice to the late 80s, early 90s when here we are today? What I try to do is just to allow somebody to live their own life. I don't want to influence them that much to where I change them. I just want to share ideas so they can make up their own minds and have their own decisions. I gravitate towards people with energy and that have a certain groove. And so also letting individuals know to take chances in life, to really believe in oneself, not to act a fool and just go out there and really not be realistic. But I had stepping stones when I looked back at it. Unfortunately for me, it was very difficult for people to compare notes with me in regards to my career because people weren't studying languages and planning on moving abroad. So I was really kind of on my own on that. But inside, I knew that by learning a second language isn't hurting people, and by potentially moving abroad could only open my eyes. And so if that gave me butterflies, if that gave me the inspiration to get up in the morning and to continue studying on rainy Wednesdays when you don't want to, I knew that there was land out there. I just didn't know where to find it. And I knew that if I had the desire to keep swimming towards it, eventually I'd hit it. You know, Kimberly, most people quit 80% in. And when you speak to people at certain stages of their life, it's always a what if and a regret. I would have rather swung and missed than not swung at all. And I'm going to say it a second time, I can't believe this happened. I mean, there was no blueprint for this. I was really just going on momentum. And so paying it forward, I want to encourage people to live an incredible life. And if they have interests at 18, it might be different than at 38. My interests have changed. Some are still the same. I love my arcade machines and stuff, but I would be very disappointed in somebody if they didn't take at least a dipping in the toe in the pool chance in life, just to see where potentially they could find a place to belong.